Welcome everybody to IMO Academy. This is going to be pretty much all part of the trading view aspect when it comes to marking up charts and analysis and everything. But today, I want to come to you guys and break down something pretty simple, but one of the most necessary confirmations when it comes to taking a trade setup in the foreign currency exchange markets. And what that is resistance and support. Now I'm going to give you guys the by the book definition here, as you guys could see, and you guys could read along with me. But in technical analysis, support and resistance is a concept that the movement of the price of a security will tend to stop and reverse at certain predetermined price levels. These levels are denoted by multiple touches of price without a breakthrough of the level. And what I'm going to do is I'm pretty much going to break this down very short and straight to the point for you guys to show you guys kind of how we have to adapt to everything for support and resistance. Okay, so let's look closely here. So for instance, when you see a certain area within the markets and you see just exactly like the definition was saying, where price was testing multiple times within a certain area but would not break that level. You guys can see how perfectly this happens. Now, resistance is another word for pretty much a ceiling, and support, that's pretty much like a floor. So as you guys can see from this point and from this point, this was the ceiling and this was the floor. Okay? Now, I want you guys to understand that this is very adaptive to everything, and it's very simple, but we just have to see it with our own eyes and always move along with the markets. And like I said, there's no perfect way to really draw everything up. As you guys can see here, price came above a certain level, but the fact that it reversed underneath it showed that this level was pretty much strong. Okay, it's all about the general vicinity, the general area of where price is reversing, and you're looking for strong points of where price will tap off of it and go in the direction that you want it to. Okay, as you guys can see an example here, this is resistance. I'm looking for multiple areas where price is touching. Okay, so as you guys can see, touch, 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 a ceiling. Price had a floor here where it bounced off above it, right, above this, and then price started to continue to break below, come back above. What did it do again? It tested the support as a newfound level of a ceiling. Okay, now the reason why I'm showing you guys this on how adaptive you have to be within the markets, it's pretty simple, it's self-explanatory. Price is bouncing off. Test, test. Look closely. I'm going to highlight this area so you guys get a bigger picture to everything. But throughout this whole area right here, price is bouncing off of it like a ceiling. And through this area right here, and through this area right here, you can see how it is like it's bouncing off of a floor. Okay? Now watch what happens with price again. Price continued to break this area, to bounce above, and come back to test this level that was once a floor as a newfound ceiling. As you guys can see here, price broke the floor, came back up and tested as the ceiling. Now where is the newest lowest point? Is now here. But what you could use as an example to help is, even though it reversed off this point, look into the past to see if there's multiple areas where it tested. As you guys can see here, all the way across, price was strong right here. It was not breaking these certain levels or bounced off of it. And what did price do over here? It literally was bouncing above it. Okay, that's how we adapt to utilizing support and resistance. Now this is support, okay, and this is resistance. Look at support, it's also tested here. You can see multiple tests here, 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 here. It's showing a strong level. Now what did price do? It broke this floor and it became a newfound ceiling. All right, and then we adapt to it. We look at the next area of where there is a floor and we see it. You can see the area here. You can see an area over here where price was struggling. And now there's an area here. And this was resistance. What did it do? It broke this floor and tested as a newfound ceiling. Okay? Now watch what happens. Tested as a newfound ceiling. This right here becomes the floor because it's bouncing off of it. Look at multiple areas where price is touching. Okay? Touching here. Touching here. Right? Let me clear this out for you guys so you guys could actually see it. Drag this. It's testing off this area right there. And as you guys can see, it's testing off this area right here like a floor. All right. Now this area over here is like a ceiling. Now what did price do? It continued to break this floor, as you guys can see, and tested as a newfound ceiling. This happens time and time again. You're able to see how this works. We pretty much just adapt to the entire chart, okay? Just from looking at this chart, you're able to see levels within the market that was pretty much tested multiple times. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start somewhere simple, okay? For instance, right here, you look closely. You see a level of a ceiling or resistance. What did price do? Price broke above it and tested as the floor, right? Then we look again. There's a level of a ceiling or resistance. What did price do? It broke above and tested as the floor. Now let's do it again. You see another level, let me zoom in, of a ceiling. And what did price do? It tested as the floor. This is what we're looking for. We're looking for price to break a certain area and to retest it as a strong level, okay? And it continued to do this time and time again, back to back. Broke the ceiling, became the floor. It's very precise. Broke the ceiling, became the floor, okay? Even with this, with price coming back here, in reversing, you're still able to see that this area where there's once resistance and also support was now tested as support. Look what happens when you continue to move along with this type of technical. You have a level of, I'm going to clear this out for you so you guys can see it better. All right, you have a level of a ceiling right here. Look closely. You have a level of a ceiling right here. By being patient and watching how price broke above it to come down and test, as you can see, it continued to move even more. It continued, okay? You look over here. You have a level of a ceiling right here of resistance. Price broke above it, became the floor. Time and time again, same thing. You see a level of resistance, a ceiling. Price broke above and tested as the floor. Okay? That's how powerful utilizing support and resistance is. When you look from a distance, you can pretty much see areas within the market where price is touching, breaks above to test. That's what we're looking for. So hopefully that clarified support and resistance. And I'll show you guys in the next videos on how to combine this along with other technicals that I'll show you to be able to take these trade setups. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.